guys, it's Shelby, otherwise known as Shelbizleee here on YouTube, and today I'm going to be talking about the 2018 holiday giving gift guide. Was that confusing enough for you? It's always really weird for me to make these types of videos where I'm talking about things that are not like necessities. I'm kind of just telling you about things that you could give as a gift or recommendations for gift giving. It's just a little weird for me because I'm normally a very don't just buy things, but I understand that this time of year everyone's kind of in that spirit, and even if you're not the kind of person who wants to receive gifts, more than likely you have people in your family that you need to give gifts to. And so that's kind of what this is going to be, just a few suggestions of things that I have found that I think would make great gifts. But before I get into rambling about a bunch of things that I found that would make good gifts, I want to remind you that you don't have to give a physical present, right? Because if someone's trying to buy something for me, most likely they're not going to be able to buy me something that I didn't already make apparent that I want, and it be something that I will use. So first and foremost, know the person you're buying for, but also just in the meantime or maybe in the future, start making notes early about things that said person wants. Don't just go out and buy something to give something. That is my biggest pet peeve, when someone is coming to my house for Christmas, like my mom's friend or something, and they just buy me some random generic thing. I understand that it's supposed to be like this norm in society that just giving something is like a nice gesture and it's a nice thing. But for me, all I see is resources that were wasted to go into something that could have went into something else that someone would use that's going to end up getting thrown away or hopefully donated and maybe resold, but that's not always the case. So before I start recommending just a few things that I personally found that I think are cool, keep that in mind, please. Don't just go buy things to buy things, including anything I'm talking about today. So I wanted to browse through an eco and ethical site just to find some things that I think are cool and would be useful to a wide range of people. And that's kind of what I've ended up on. So I went to Earth Hero. There are a few things in here that are not from Earth Hero, but a lot of them are because they are, like I've always said, like the one-stop shop for sustainability. You could just go there and literally try to find anything that you want in an eco-friendly version, and chances are they're gonna have it. Earth Hero is an online marketplace, like a one-stop shop for sustainability, like I said. They are a carbon neutral company as well as a member of 1% for the planet, so they give 1% of all their sales to environmental organizations. And they do have a strict vetting process to make sure all of the vendors and all of the items in their store are actually sustainable and not just greenwashing. You're gonna see in this video that they have everything from home decor to tech items, items for your pet, items for zero waste swaps, but just a ton of stuff. So the first thing I wanted to show you, and something to keep in mind if you're going to do like a white elephant gift exchange, which is like those exchanges where you show up with a gift worth X amount of dollars and then you get one back. Those are also one of the things that are kind of like a pet peeve to me, but they're also kind of fun to participate in. Last year I did participate in one. I got my goodies from the thrift store. This year what I'll be taking to my family's white elephant is this goodie box from Earth Hero. So they have these gift boxes you can get in a few different varieties. I personally have the zero waste one, and they also come in a bunch of different like monetary values. So it's great for like what I was saying with those gift exchange things. If your limit is $50, you can just pick up the $50 zero waste kit, put it in there, and then whoever gets it is going to get some awesome zero waste swaps. So I'm just going to show you very quickly what's in here, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the other suggestions. So Earth Hero is actually doing another promotion with these gift boxes, which I think are great to give to people who want to get into a more sustainable life, or like I said, it's great for those white elephant gifts. But also, with any box that you purchase, you're going to get a $10 additional gift card to Earth Hero. So you can get this one. This is the zero waste box, the $50 box, like I said. It would be great for white elephant, but they'll also get an additional $10 to spend on whatever they'd like. So you get some zero waste swaps and save even more money. Pretty cool. So a lot of great zero waste goodies for anybody trying to get into reducing their waste. Don't forget that Earth Hero does give you guys a 15% off code if you use Shelbizleee at checkout, 15% off your whole order. So make sure you take advantage of that. So the rest of the gifts that I came up with, like I said, are pretty generic and I think could be gifted to almost anyone and they would enjoy them. First thing is a sustainable bottle of wine. I talked recently about Thrive's new sustainable wine program, but obviously buying a bottle of wine is pretty sustainable. It's completely made from recycled recycled glass and cork, and then you can also pair it with one of these cork replacers you can give to them from Earth Hero. That means that after they open their bottle of wine, they have their replacements to kind of close it back up so that they don't have to drink it all at once, because no one needs to be getting that turned up at Christmas. So I think that's a great gift that could be reusable year round, because I don't know about you guys, but one time when I was younger, like probably just turned 21, I tried to put the cork back into the wine bottle and it got stuck so far down in there that we put the screw down and tried to pull it out, but then it went all the way down into the wine, and that was just a miserable experience. So I think that this would be a cool gift to give. Another gift that I thought was really, really cute is this adult coloring book that's also a calendar made from post-consumer paper. It has the cutest little turtle on the front, and I don't know if everybody else has caught on to this like meditative like form of coloring, but coloring can be so therapeutic to just sit down and focus on one thing, and it's so calming to me. So I kind of low-key put that on my wish list for this year, because everyone needs a calendar. Who doesn't want one made from post-consumer materials? And who doesn't want one that's a coloring book? And who doesn't want one that has Aquarius animals on it? Aquarius? Aquarium life animals. Okay, yeah. Something else that almost everyone can take advantage of is a good pair of sunglasses. So Earth Hero does have this brand of sunglasses made from repurposed bamboo, and also the frames are 100% cellulose, as well as the lenses. So a much more sustainable alternative to typical sunglasses, and they're going to be great quality as well as made from sustainable materials. I also think that is a super cool thing to do, give gifts that are made from upcycled materials. So materials that otherwise would have been thrown away, but they've been transformed into something cooler. I am going to try to be making a lot of blog posts and like gift guides throughout the rest of this month. And one of the ones I want to do is just solely things made from upcycled materials. So if I have that done, by the time this is posted, it'll be in the description. But like even this headband I'm wearing, it's by a brand called Miyakota, and they make ethical and sustainable, actually really cool clothing. I'll be talking more about them later this month on my Instagram. But they take their scrap fabrics and they make things like scrunchies and little headbands. So that's a cool thing to give someone that I think someone could appreciate and has a cool story behind it. You know, it's made from upcycled materials. I just think that's really cool. So I'll also link this headband if you guys want to check that out. Something else that you can always give and most people will just love is things for the bath, but not just like low quality, cheap things for the bath, because I used to hate getting those little bath bombs that were literally like this big. What am I gonna do with that? It's just like, it's like dirtying my water. I don't like it. But if you buy people something that is good quality and is actually going to make their experience in the bath better, then people will appreciate it. There is this company called Bestowed Essentials. They make all vegan and cruelty-free products. The woman who owns the brand, her name is Callie, and she makes it in her van, which is powered by solar panels, which is so cool. And then she also packages everything in compostable materials. So even though these bath salts come in plastic, what looks like plastic, it's completely compostable, and you can get it from Earth Hero with that 15% off code. So I am definitely going to be including that in one of my gifts this year. I love Callie and like her whole mission, and Bestowed Essentials and Earth Hero. I mean, when you combine all the goodness that is this present, I mean, you have to give it to somebody. There's also a candle brand that makes their candles from coconut wax or coconut oil. It's the only candle company I've ever heard of like this, and they are a zero waste company. It's called Sanari. I have a blog post a little bit about why you should choose more natural candles than paraffin wax candles. But anyway, it's scented completely with essential oils. It's in a wine glass, so after the candle burns down, you can reuse the wine glass, and the wick is completely lead-free, and they smell up your home very, very fast. I have a few of them in my house, and I've been loving them so much. So if you're looking for a good quality candle, candles are usually something that anyone would love, but again, if you're looking for something that is a sustainable option that also has like a good message behind it, I think this candle company is a good option. So I will definitely have them linked below as well. Okay, this one I just threw in there because I found it on Earth Hero and I was like, that is so freaking cool. And again, this is something that is on my personal wish list this year. I don't know if you guys have seen my house tour. It's kind of old now, but you've probably caught glimpses of my home ever since I've started like doing more things in my home, like vlogging type stuff. There's just so much clutter in here, you guys. Despite being minimalist, like seriously, we just have stuff everywhere, and like the aesthetic of my house is, I don't like it. So Madison and I have agreed that through December and into January, we're going to be revamping this house. Even though we're not going to be here for that much longer, we're going to kind of move some stuff out and move some other stuff in, because I'm here literally all day. I work from home now and I want it to look nice. So I say all that to tell you that I added these shelves to my list because if you know, over here I have like 2 standing white shelves. We're going to take those out and I'm going to put these hexagonal shelves up here. They're actually made from recycled chopsticks. How stinking cool is that? The shelves are handmade in Canada, and so if you're looking for something like that this holiday season, if you're anything like me, then you can add those to your list. And again, they are shelves. They are pricey, you know, pricier than a lot of things on this list. But if it's something you've been looking for, you can get that 15% off. Don't forget. So I don't know. It's on my list, and I'm hoping somebody gets them for me. And last but not least is the good old-fashioned gift card. So you can get gift cards to Earth Hero so that you don't have to get a plastic, like a physical plastic card. We can avoid that plastic waste. But in general, just from anywhere, gift cards are usually a pretty good option if you know someone loves a store. For instance, I'm pretty hard to shop for, like I said, because I don't need a bunch of miscellaneous things around my house. Being an eco-minimalist of sorts really narrows the things that someone could get me and that I would actually use. But if someone got me a gift card to Earth Hero, I'm just saying, of course I could use it. So if whoever you're buying a gift for loves a store, get them a gift card to it. Don't go out and buy them something that you're not for sure they will like or use, because the worst thing that can happen in this holiday season, Tippy's crawling into the Earth Hero box. The least sustainable thing, stop! Because the least sustainable thing you could do this holiday season is buy someone something that they won't use that will end up getting thrown out. So please remember this holiday season to be thoughtful. Again, I'm going to have a bunch of different guides, hopefully. By the end of this month, I will. They might not all be ready by the time this video goes up. But I will have guides that I'm working on in the description below. Things with upcycled gifts, gifts for him, gifts for her, gifts for kids. That's my goal, is to have all of that in the description by the beginning, mid-December. I don't know. But check out the resources below. Again, don't forget to check out Earth Hero because they are an amazing company and a great place to shop this holiday season. And then also remember, until next time, you cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that you can do. Bye, guys.